Hi everyone. So I'm really irritated right now because I just made about 4 minutes worth of a video and my sister called and interrupted it. So now I'm just going to tell you what I did. I dipped all these tests: first response, a fast step with the cassette style, a one-step strip, and easy at home, which is pretty much a WANFO strip. Okay, so long story short, the other day on Thursday at ADPO, you probably watched that I got a positive on a first response, and I couldn't really see anything on any other test. So this was the ADPO first response. You can see that there's a line there. I think it is pink, whatever. Okay. So after I shut off the camera, I also got, oh, can you see it? There's a line on this one too, but the other ones didn't have any lines, and I thought, well, it's ADPO, you know. So the next morning I tested and I got this. It's about the same as the 8DPO, maybe a tiny bit lighter. Also cassette, faint, but there, 9DPO morning. I was a little worried because I know with my last pregnancy, my tests did darken pretty quick, and there's no darkening really going on. So I decided to try an afternoon test. So this one is from 9DPO, which was yesterday in the afternoon. I don't even think you'll be able to see it, honestly. It's so faint, so it's not getting darker. So this morning it's 10DPO, and this morning I did a first response, and it's not like there's like hardly anything. So I don't know. This is, you know, I don't have, it seems to be that the tests that have lines on them are darker in the afternoon, because I did, oh, that doesn't make sense either. Well, either way, I don't know what's going on. I'm wondering if it has something to do, it's only been 3 weeks since I had the DNC. Maybe there's still something floating around in there, which makes no sense because my HCG was tested down, you know, it was under 2, which is, you know, anything under 5 is not pregnant, and shouldn't show up on one of these tests. I am having sore boobs, but that's like an average thing for me when I have, you know, I'm about to get my period too. Also, I have really bad cramps. I think my period's due Wednesday. It's only Saturday. I don't know, like, this is the only, you know, I've never had a DNC before. This was my first, and I don't know if that's normal for, like, you know, at this point I'm feeling like something's just going on, and like this can't be a pregnancy. But I did, like I said, I just dipped all these tests, and they've been sitting here a while because, like I said, my sister did interrupt and call, and I didn't actually answer, but I had to restart the video because I'm not sure how to keep going with it. I'm not that good with this stuff. So yeah, I don't really know. Like, I also, you know, I've talked about in the past, you know, I have a dermoid cyst, which is called a teratoma. It's benign, and this, you know, there's very rare cases that teratomas will cause a positive pregnancy test. That being said, I've had these things for years and they've never caused a problem. And also, they usually, it's if they're cancerous, and it's not, like, it's not malignant. You know, it's you can tell the difference with an ultrasound usually. So I don't really know what's going on, and I'm real disappointed. I've been pretty down. It seems like everyone's pregnant, and, you know, I just want to be pregnant, but, you know, I know it's, you know, I did just have that procedure done, and, you know, hopefully that will clear, you know, something out, but maybe there's still hope. It's still 10DPO, you know, this is early. Maybe by some crazy chance I'll get pregnant, or I am pregnant, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna look at the one step, this little strip that's hard to look at because it's so small, but these are supposed to be real sensitive, and I don't think there's anything on it. It's got a lot of dents in it, so it's kind of hard to see. Sometimes the dents look like lines to me. I don't know if you can see, try to show you, but like I said, I always say I'm not real good with this, oh shoot, recording everything. Yeah, so that's looking pretty negative. I'm gonna set that aside. All right, we'll do the Easy at Home now, which is like the Wand Faux. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything on these either. I don't see anything. Okay, so that's negative. You know, if there is, it's like a gray line, and that means nothing. So, all right, let's do the one that takes the longest, and that's this one. No. No. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing worth speaking of. All right, so last but not least is the first response, and I'm expecting that to be non-existent like this morning's was. I don't even want to look. I'm just having so much trouble with this. Yeah, oh, well, you know, it's darker than it was this morning. This is, I don't understand what's going on, you guys. I'm having just like, this makes no sense to me. It's like they go light, dark, light, dark. There's an obvious line on that, but it's, I believe, fainter than Thursday's. And at this point, they should be getting darker. So, I'm baffled. I don't know. I know that people are going to say, oh, it just takes a while for your pregnancy test to get, you know, darker. And sometimes, I don't know, I feel like something's wrong. Like something's going on there. Like, you know, if you look at any of my old videos, that since I started taking these tests and since I started trying to conceive past my loss, I've had a lot of false positives with these. And that's because of, I was assuming because of the retained placenta that I have, but I don't know, that's gone. You know, I had a D&C, which, you know, they scrape your uterus lining out, and they took it out, and it was very small anyway. It was like 1 centimeter by 0.7 by 0.2, you know, it was very small. So I don't really know what's going on. Let me look at these one more time before we, yeah, I don't get it, like how one can be positive like one day and then like not the next, and then the next day they're, you know, it's like back and forth. Now, this one may actually have a line, but it's so hard to freaking look at, and it's like, sometimes I use the white background of this. If it is a line, it's very gray, which means, like I said, means really nothing to me to have a gray line on a pregnancy test, because I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah, that's pretty blurry. You probably can't see anything anyway. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do now. Like, I've used so many tests and I've spent so much money, and yeah, I have a lot of these tests, so I can use those, but I don't know that I want to buy another first response, because they just keep having these faint lines, and I feel like it's not, I don't know. So anyway, I guess what I'll do is probably, you know, I'll probably use another, I think I might have one more actually. I'll wait till tomorrow and I'll do another video and we'll see where it goes, but I'm just expecting that this is some weird freakish thing. God knows I've had plenty of weird things happen to me in this kind of situation. So anyway, yeah, I'll just make a new video tomorrow or let you guys know what's going on.